final video. You guys, I am super excited. I just did this live, and just having the people involved and having a conversation was just so refreshing. The questions that were asked, the discussion that we had. And so you're going to want to make sure you catch lives more often. But this is the last one, and we are just talking about self-publishing, how to promote, and just we're going to wrap it all up. So let's get started. All right, so one thing that I absolutely love about self-publishing is that you are in control, right? I print my own art pieces because I like to have that control. If I mess something up, that's on me. But if someone else messes something up, I'm not going to be happy, right? Also, having to go through, a company and, try to sell your book, and they're like, well, this is not politically correct, or we don't like this type of word. If you change this person, if you do this, then it's not really your work. It becomes their work, right? So I'm all about self-publishing, and one of my favorite places to do so is through like literary presses. There are a lot of online programs and companies and businesses that allow people to promote and publish on their platforms. I have one myself, which is Kindred Creatives Art and Literary Zine, and I publish 4 times a year. I print 4 times a year, and then year-round with the other ones. You can also use Medium. Medium is phenomenal. You can also get paid on Medium, but you definitely have to, really work hard on that to promote your stuff. And then also your own website. How I publish my work is through Amazon KDP. I've only shared with you guys the free to upload ones, but there are other ones as well where you'll have to pay up front, and then they'll still keep a percentage. But I prefer to upload for free and then, lose a cut once I'm selling them, right? If you want to sell your book. So there's also Apple Books and Barnes and Noble. So, and then you guys can look up some more on your own to see which one would be the best for you. I know there's something called Blurb and some other online publishing companies. So make sure you complete the sheet. It has extra spaces, so if you find anything that you like, just add that there. Alright, so let's talk about sharing your story. First of all, this is one of the reasons why I'm all about this, because I want people to share their story. There's so much healing in hearing someone's story, their triumph, how they got through it, how they went through it, the success stories. It could be a negative thing, it could be a positive, whatever it is. Sharing your story is not only helpful for you, but other people. So you can do some virtual reading. So you can set up an event on, Zoom or Facebook Live where you're reading your work to people. You can do it. They can ask questions. I absolutely love this because, right now we're in this pandemic where we really can't do as much as we used to. So we have to take alternate routes, right? Alternative routes. You can also do recorded videos. So just reading your stuff, you can do it to music or whatever it may be, recording it and then posting it onto like YouTube or Vimeo or some other platform to host your videos. You can also do virtual book clubs and tours. So get involved with like other people who are. First of all, do you know about the MLM businesses where they're always like, host a party for me, can you get some people to join me, and da 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 da. You can do the same thing with your story. So just ask people to put on an event for you and join them and, have a conversation about your story. This is, if you want to use this as a way to become more of like a motivational speaker or someone who wants to get asked to, present at different events, this would be a really awesome thing to do. Also, you can get, if you have your book and you want people to share it, like maybe you want to connect with bloggers and influencers, right? So ask them to do a review of your book and make sure that your book aligns with their mission and what they're selling. So I wouldn't necessarily tell a fashionista to review a book of recipes or something like that, because I just feel like that will mesh, right? It will not work. Is that the right word? I use the wrong word, but it's all good. You can do little coffee shops or small businesses. See if they can hold your book there and do some consignment with them, or you can do a reading with them. Sit at a table and just see people who pass by and talk to them about your story. And then you can have intimate gatherings, right? And so you can have, like, if you know someone who has an amazing kitchen or amazing backyard, you can host events and do a reading there as well. So getting it out there, sharing with the world, you can do, you can do it. There's no wrong or right way. There's just so many different ways to do things. So just find one that speaks to you, that resonates with you, and how you want to get your story across. All right. When we share our story, you are letting people know that you have lived, and now you can tell about it. It connects us, it inspires us, and builds community. So I am all about self-care, self-love, but I'm also about giving that love, showing that love, helping people, being a sounding board, not a punching bag, but a sounding board, but connecting with people with like interests, similar interests. All right, so you guys, this is it. I'm super excited about this workshop, and I just want to let you guys know that there will be many workshops based off of this specific workshop, where we will go into detail and do some of the activities together and have guidance when it comes to writing or trying the different ways to do it. So make sure you guys are staying in tune with that, checking the newsletter out. My dog is over here, so I hope you don't hear her breathing and panting all hard, so I have to go tend to my Boo Bear. But make sure you guys download the workbook and the ebook, and please send me questions. Please communicate with me if you need help with things. Just reach out to me. I'm here for you, and I want to do a lot more workshops. So I look forward to reading your story, sharing your story, and hearing your story if you're going to do a live reading. But yes, peace and blessings.